Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. Happy weekend to you all. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. People, I thank you for always being part of my channel. Thank you so much for all your support. My God will bless you and support you. Please, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So my people, information reaching us right now is that the king is in shock as his father told him this about Olori Mariam. My people, although it is not news, but the fact remains that the father have reached out to the son, telling him to be very, very careful with Olori Mariam. That with the way Olori Mariam is going, that she is capable of buying the king. And from what he is seeing as an elder, that if he continues with the way he's allowing Olori Mariam do things in her own way, that she might end up buying him and destroying him. Let's recall that there's this revelation. They said that one of the Olories would dethrone the king. I don't know if you have heard something like that before. I have heard it on social media. I don't know how true it is or not, but I will always remind you that all we share here is all alleged information because we don't have proof. I'll always remind you. So believing what you see or hear on social media is at owner's risk, but not just anyway. So my people, they said the king's father have advised his son to be extremely careful with Olori Mariam. That Olori Mariam is the reason why all these other Oloris are misbehaving, because they know that she is the first wife after Queen Naomi, so they are looking up to her, and she is not a good influence to them at all, because all she cares is how to brainwash them, turn turn themselves against each other, or as in whatever information that she's giving to them, it's just a way of bringing one person down or making sure that they don't heed to the king's advice. And we do know that Olori Mariam is the only woman in that palace that can disobey the king, and nothing will be done about it. So the king to the father is advising him to limit the right that he is giving to Olori Mariam, because Olori Mariam is not a good woman at all. From what we are hearing, that if the king keep allowing her to be controlling everybody, including himself, that a time will come when she will be the one to dictate what is happening in this palace. And that is what she is fighting to achieve. So if the king wants peace in this palace, if the king wants the other Oloris in the palace to respect him and obey him and live in peace, that he should caution Olori Mariam and cut off her wings, because the king have given her more than he should have given her, and that is why it now looks as if she is the one dictating what happens in that palace. That even the king herself obeys Olori Mariam. So my people, they said the king's father, he wasn't smiling. And let's also recall that on several occasions we have heard that the Olori Mariam have challenged the king's father on several occasions. Yes, I've heard that. I don't know if you have heard it. They said she is the only one that can talk when the king's father is talking, and the king will do nothing about it. How would the king even do anything about it when she also insults the king both in the public, and yet nothing can be done about it? And this simply explains what the father is trying to explain, that she is gradually taking over the palace, that she is gradually taking over everything. And I bet you Olori Mariam is still the reason why all these other Oloris are still in that palace, claiming that they are not going anywhere. Because all we keep hearing is that anytime the king tell them, do this, do that, she will call them meeting after the king's order and tell them what to do. And they will do it. I don't know if she's using something to make them obey her, or, you know, women, their brain is too light. You can easily brainwash them, and that is what they said Olori Mariam is doing in that palace, brainwashing others, setting them against the king's orders and all of that, making them do things her own way. And that is why you see that if any of them doesn't do it her own way, she will start having problems with that person. Like when Dr. Elizabeth enters, Dr. Elizabeth doesn't abide by her rules. And that is why you always hear that they are blasting each other. So anyone who doesn't obey Olori Mariam in the palace, it becomes a very big problem. And it's not as if she's a good influence to them. They say that all she shares, all her information is how to turn one person against the other, or how to bring problem to the palace, that nothing good comes out of her. So that's why they said the king's father have called out to his son, telling him, my son, remember that you are a king. And it will be a shameful thing for people to come and conclude that it's an olori in the palace that is telling you what to do. Because if you leave her to continue the way she's doing, it will get to a point where she will be the one to set laws in the land. And if you fail to abide by her laws, it will become a very big problem. But we do know that if truly she is doing all those things that they are saying, it means that something very strong is working, you know. A very strong kayamata is at work on the king. Because we don't know the king to be a weak king. But you know that women fear women. Fear women, especially those of them that are mamalawo and you know, spiritualists. Them fear them because they can control situation. They can manipulate you to do the things you don't want to do. They can do things and go scot-free, even when nobody will even try that. We do know that when Queen Naomi was in that palace, you hardly see her talk to the king anyhow. If she wants to talk to the king, you see her bending, prostrating. But not here. No. Here, the boss lady is in charge. And the king cannot even do anything about it. And that is why I said that I don't think all these things are ordinary in my people. I don't know. But all I pray is that God should intervene. For the sake of Prince Tadenikawo, God should intervene. Because there have been situations like this. Their own is not the first, and it's not even going to be the last. So I just pray that the king listen to his father this time. Because there have been cases where they said he advised him, he doesn't listen. Let's pray that he listens to him this time, so that he will be safe from all this Olories attack and all of that. So my people, now so we hear them. Don't forget that they are all alleged information. Thank you so much for watching. Consider giving this video a thumbs up and share it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye for now.